Welcome to another edition of Northern Heat, and today we have two special guests with us today, Megan Wilbur and Charles Austin. Both of them are involved in the school district, and both of them are involved in different ways with students and entrepreneurship. And I think that today's interview is really key and important, especially in today's day and age, where, and we've talked about this before in other Northern Heat events that we've had, and it's all about entrepreneurs and the backbone of business in Canada. And that, we come from an area that has, been underneath the umbrella of the big corporations, and people have kind of forgotten about how to become an entrepreneur. And you guys are talking about a program that starts with young people. So, Megan, do you want to give us an overview and your title and an overview of what you're doing? And then we'll flip over to Charles and talk to him a little bit about this too.
Sounds good. So yes, as you mentioned, my name is Megan Wilbur. I'm a Learning Through Personalization Lead in Anglophone North School District. And so today we're here to tell you about an innovative educational program that focuses on building entrepreneurial mindset in students. So it's called Power Play Young Entrepreneurs, and it's built for students from grades 4 to 8. What's great about the program is that these students actually go through the process as an actual entrepreneur would do. They build a business plan, they create, test, and improve their products, and they eventually bring them to market where they're selling to the general public, friends and family as well. There's also a component of giving back to the communities. So they have a portion of their proceeds that actually goes to charities of their choice. Students get really involved with choosing what they want to build, so based on their interests, based on their skills. And what's great about this program is that it not only builds and strengthens traditional educational outcomes like numeracy and literacy, but also the soft skills that many entrepreneurs and other people need in our communities, such as creativity, communication, problem solving, all those things. So it's really a great program that I'll kind of let Charles share a little bit more about, because he actually runs it at Terry Fox School. Okay. So I'll let him talk about the pros of that.
So before we go to Charles, though, is that one of the key things that I've heard here, it's for kids in school between the ages of 4 and 8 years old. That's the program.
No, grades 4 and
grade 4.
To 8.
Okay,
yeah.
Grade 4 to 8. Okay,
yeah,
perfect. And so is this kind of optional for them to take after class hours? Is it during the class hours? Do they sign up for it? Is it the whole class that gets it?
It depends on what school you're in. A lot of the times there could be a choice whether kids want to participate or not. And other schools have decided to embed it right within their curriculum and their daily operations.
Okay,
so
that's great.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Great, yeah.
So Charles, you're at Terry Fox, and you're teaching French immersion to the young kids of this world. And so tell us a little bit about how that fits into the program for you.
So yeah, I'm a grade 5 French immersion teacher. And so 4 years ago, I was always in the lookout for new things and new innovative ways to teach my kids. And 4 years ago, I received an email from the Department of Education saying that there's an opportunity there for entrepreneurs and a project like that. So I jumped in right away, and we started with 13 teachers across the province. And I think there was 2 from the Anglophone North District, myself and another guy in Miramichi. And so I started that, and it was like right away, I knew it was going to be a success because the kids jumped in right away. And so like Megan said, we started with, you come up with an idea and you test your idea with the other students, and we do a market research, and you build a business plan and to come up with the selling your product to the public at the end. And I really like the aspect from the charity too. So the student have to give 10% to organization that we decide at the end of the project with their earnings, and they learn about different terms of like profit and a loan, and they have to ask their parents for a loan to start their business first. And so they go through the same aspect as a real entrepreneur would do, starting a new business. So really, and now I started 4 years ago with my own class, and now I have a little bit of time with my schedule of teaching to go through other classes. So this year, when before the COVID-19, we did our fair, and we had 50 students. So
Really?
almost a quarter of our school population was doing the project.
Well, that's excellent news. I became an entrepreneur at 55 years old and had to learn a whole pile of stuff at that point. And I tell you, if this kind of program could have existed when I was going through the school, it would have been a great benefit to me. So my hat's off to you for doing this for our area, doing this for our region. It's part of a bigger program, but you know, it helps the young people understand and give them options, right? So at the end of their schooling, they can decide whether or not what they want to end up doing. And I'm sure that this will help them with their career choices, because there's so many to take, right? Once you graduate. So
Yeah.
I think
As you know, Bob, too,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but as you
Nope.
know, as learning, you learn best by doing. So this kind of hands-on experiential learning opportunity is very authentic for them. They're dealing with money. They're actually budgeting. They're using real life skills that are, whether or not they go along with the entrepreneurial path in their life, it's still going to be beneficial. But it's true, having that opportunity there and knowing that that option is there and knowing what steps that they need to take will hopefully set more people on the path to success.
No, absolutely. So how I learned about this is that, Megan, you and I have known each other for a while, and you approached me to see if I was interested in getting involved. And I absolutely want to get involved with this program, because I think it's great. I think it's a great opportunity to teach the kids, but you're looking for others to join in and help at different levels. And as you explained to me, there's all kinds of ways that you can help. How do they approach you and get in contact with you to be able to volunteer?
Well, essentially, there are many levels of the volunteering that aspect. It could be something as simple as creating a 1-minute video, sharing tips on marketing advice or communication tips, maybe product design. It could be a little bit of online communication through Zoom or Skype with certain students that might mesh well with their business ideas, current community entrepreneurs. Also, we're always on the lookout for judges at some of our pitch events. So thinking like it's very similar to Dragon's Den, where kids come in, they have their pitch, they're there for to answer questions put on by the judges. So we're looking for people like that, and also to be a mentor, whether online or in person. Once this whole situation kind of evens itself out, in-person mentorship and being able to actually have a strong connection with somebody, it really will help students even beyond the program. So if we have students who are identified who are really strong in this and really have that mindset to continue on, it would be awesome to have somebody within their community that can be available for support whenever they need. So basically, there's a few ways to get a hold. If you want to contact me directly, you can contact my email at megan.wilbur. So Megan is spelled with a few extra letters. So it's MEAGHAN .wilbur, WILBUR, at nbed.nb.ca. Or you can call our coordinator in the province. His name is Stuart Murray, and he gave me his phone number to share, so I'll just put that off. His number is 506-889-0065. So that's Stuart. And so he can kind of help connect things as well. But if you're more comfortable with somebody that's living in the area, feel free to contact me through email or any way that you feel.
Can you give us Stuart's number again? Because now using these platforms, sometimes things kick out, and it did in the recording. So give me the number again, please.
Sure. It's 889-0065. Stuart
Perfect.
Murray.
Perfect. So, and then on top of that, when we post this on Facebook, we'll make sure that those numbers are there so people can see them.
Perfect.
So, guys, listen, my hat's off to both of you for doing and getting involved in this. I think that it's a great initiative. As Charles mentioned, when he first heard about it, thought it was a great thing. I think it's a great thing also. And hopefully our viewers will see the same. What I'd ask all our viewers to do is once you see this, if you like it, share it, pass it around. Let everybody know about this program, that there's a great opportunity there. And at the same time, it's fun for the kids in the class. Like, it's not just learning about math and history and English and French. And sorry, guys, I know you're teachers and that's important in the curriculum, but it's always good to have some extra stuff on the side. So very
And we
much
like things
appreciated.
all tied in. And when things are fun, they're engaging, kids want to learn, and then it becomes part of their reason to come to school. And when they know, oh, I have to learn math because I need to tie it in for my business plan, it makes learning real. And they're no longer asking, why am I learning this? They know why they're learning it. And
Exactly.
the engagement piece is huge. And Charles could probably speak to that more about what the kids are actually saying and doing in class, if we still have another minute.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Charles?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, it's always the highlight of the year for the students. Like, they always know, like, they're excited about the project. And one of the things too, when I remember that every time that they leave in June, when it's the normal life, but every time they leave in June and they pass by my class and they say, "Good, have a good summer, Mr. Austin," the grade 4 always say, "Are we doing the entrepreneur project next year?" They're always excited to make sure that we will do the project next year. And one of the things too, when it's a project that you can do 2 or 3 times, it doesn't matter if you started in grade 4, you can still do it until grade 8, because the kids come up and if they change their project or they change their idea or they come up with different things, and it's all on their own. I'm just there to support them and to coach them and try, because they're gonna, if they fail, they fail, but I mean, they're gonna learn from it. And
Yeah,
the next
exactly.
time they do it again, they do things differently. So it's, I mean, for me, it's the best. It's so easy to do. It's the best time of the year when we do that project, for sure.
Awesome.
Well, I think the other thing too is that both of you are very passionate, and that's one of the keys. So again, thank you very much for participating. And there, you got somebody next to you that will be the next entrepreneur of the region. So thank you
Thanks for
again,
having us,
both
Bob.
of you. Pardon me?
Yeah.
Next time
Thanks.
we'll have some students on here.
There we go. We can interview a bunch of students. That's a great idea.
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
You'll
So
be
guys,
impressed.
there we go. Another edition of Northern Heat for this week, and 2 people that are helping grow the entrepreneurship spirit in our region. And I thank you guys again. Please share this. And for everybody listening in, create a safe place for yourselves and the people that are close to you.